Here's the latest from the Vanuatu Met Service. Severe tropical cyclone Lola, current pressure 927 hectopascals. The Cat 4 located at 13.9 degrees south, 169.3 degrees east. Tropical cyclone Lola is about 190 kilometres east of Sola and 125 kilometres northeast of Mayro. Severe tropical cyclone Lola has moved in a south-southwest direction at 11 kilometres an hour, 6 knots in the past 3 hours. Central pressure again 927 hectopascals. Winds close to the centre estimated at 165 kilometres an hour, 90 knots, gusting to 189 kilometres an hour, 102 knots. Within 16 nautical miles from the centre of the system, expected to affect the islands of Torba and Panama in the next 24 hours. The severe system is forecast to be at 14.7 degrees south, 168.6 degrees east within the next 6 to 12 hours. Destructive hurricane force winds of 165 kilometres an hour expected to continue to affect Torba and Panama later today. Destructive storm force winds of 130 kilometres an hour, 70 knots, are within 90 nautical miles from the system, the centre of the system, and will affect Torba, Panama and Sabna later today. Damaging gale force winds of 93 kilometres an hour or 50 knots, gusting to 105, between 40 to 100 nautical miles from the centre of the system, will affect Torba and Panama province today. However, as we know, Fiji Met has now upgraded Lola to a Category 5 system. Heavy rainfall with flash flooding expected over Vanuatu's low-lying areas close to the riverbanks, including coastal flooding over the group today and continuing tomorrow. Very rough seas with heavy to phenomenal swells expected over all Vanuatu waters. Marine strong wind warning is also current for all Vanuatu waters. High seas wind warning also current for the northern quadrants of Vanuatu. People, including seagoing vessels, advised to take extra precautions. The Office of the NDMO advises that the red alert is now in effect for Torba and Panama, yellow alert for Sabna, Malampa, blue for Schaefer. People over the Torba and Panama province and Sabna, Malampa and Schaefer province should listen to all radio outlets. The Vanuatu Meteorology Geohazards Department will issue their next update at 9 a.m. or sooner. Now here's the latest from the Fiji Met Service. Severe tropical cyclone Lola, 940 hectopascals, located near 13.9 degrees south, 169.3 degrees east. Precision is good based on the infrared imagery and service reports. Cyclone is moving south at about 4 knots. Maximum 10-minute average winds in the centre estimated around 110 knots. Good organisation remains with eye discernible on satellite imagery. The system lies to the south of an upper ridge with strong upper divergence, excellent outflow in a low sheared environment. The cyclone is steered slightly south by the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has the cyclone near 14 south, 169.3 degrees south, and position is fixed to within 20 nautical miles based on the eye and satellite. Maximum sustained winds 105 knots, gusting 130. That's within the next 12 hours. Tropical Cyclone 01P Lola is 229 nautical miles northeast of Port Vila, tracking south-southwest at 6 knots. This is over the last 6 hours. Minimum central pressure is 945. Maximum significant wave height is 50 feet.